Cue Matt screaming.
I honestly don't give a shit anymore.
Fair enough. So with that said, way back in the Game Boy Advance's launch, Konami decided to do a kart racer.
Oh, did they?
Konami, man.
Starring all your favorite Konami characters like an octopus, a cat, Grey Ninja, and a ninja.
Yeah, Konami don't got nobody at this point in time.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, some of these characters are very, very lovable. It's just that they saw most of their success in Japan.
Yeah, but I will say though, screw having, any of the Castlevania or any of the Castlevania characters or anything like that.
Well, actually, Matt, that's not quite true, because one of the playable characters in this game is Dracula.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
He just doesn't quite look like
Are there any Metal Gear characters?
I just said Gray Fox.
Oh, right, Gray Fox.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
Gray
welcome
Fox!
to Konami Krazy Racer, a launch title for the Game Boy Advance, and just released just a few months before Mario Kart Super Circuit. So, needless to say, people really wanted their Mario Kart fix, and started with this one, until the eventual release of Super Circuit.
I appreciate the name you chose.
I figured, why not? Unfortunately, I could not be Kojima. I had to just stick with Kojim. Because,
What is this music?
Kojim is the discount version of Hideo Kojima. So anyway, here's our playable characters. We got Ganbare Goemon for the Goemon series, Gray Fox from Metal Gear Solid. We got a Moai from Gradius. We got that cute little baseball character from the baseball series. This octopus from Parodius. This cat character from Poppin' Music. Dracula from Castlevania.
The weirdest interpretation of Dracula I've
And
ever
finally,
seen.
Pastel from the also underrated Twinbee series. For this look at, I'm going to do a fan favorite, Dracula.
By the way, looking at Gray Fox, what the fuck is up with his eyes?
You mean I?
That's...
No,
Yeah.
because... Alright, here's the thing. His helmet does have 2 slits for his actual eyes, but they decide to actually put eyes in those spots. I'm like, why?
I guess... Because that's how chibi works, I guess? So anyway, you ever play a Mario Kart game before? Then you already know how to play Konami Krazy Racers.
So surreal.
Like, it's essentially...
It's just so surreal thinking of Dracula in a kart racer, not gonna lie.
Yeah. And also it's kind of weird that they only stuck with Dracula and not add any of the Belmonts or Alucard into the mix, which actually would be kind of interesting.
Also,
I know there's a few unlockable characters in the game as well, and get out of my way, you fucking feline. But anyway,
That cat character looks like Kitty Cat.
She has the braids.
But by the way,
Yeah.
just going to say this is totally not Donut Plains. Totally not.
No, it's the ancient Japanese donut plains.
So bells
Because,
are
yeah,
very
it's
much
actually-
the item boxes.
Yeah, pretty much. The bells are actually carryover from the Twinbee and the Parodius series, and yeah, they pretty much give you your items. The red ones give you the offensive items, while the blue ones give you a speed booster.
Gotcha.
In a way, not too far removed from like the balloon system in Diddy Kong Racing.
By the way, behold, that popping sound effect, same one that is used for Crash pulling a diamond out of his ass.
Ow.
I have nothing
yeah.
to say. I'm just sitting here giggling.
Meanwhile, yeah.
Yay for Kojim. That's it. Yeah, that's pretty much Dracula's. How should I put this? It's his incognito name.
And Gray Fox is just called Ninja.
Ah.
Yeah, just ninja.
Yeah, because they couldn't quite fit in Gray Fox.
Okay, why are there Moais?
Because I don't know, they wanted to put some Gradius representation in this game, and they couldn't quite fit the Vic Viper into a go-kart.
Well, they lost some points on that Gradius.
Rats. But yeah, all the stages. So yeah, a little something that's really only going to be appreciated by the guys here. All the stages, all the courses you go through in this game are obviously based on certain Konami franchises. Like here, we're in the floating islands from the Twinbee series, and earlier we were going through Oedo from Goemon. Aside from that, I do remember Shadow Moses is also another stage you can go through.
Yeah,
in this game.
I was about to ask if Shadow Moses was one.
Yeah. That being said, I do find it kind of weird that they have Shadow Moses and Gray Fox as a thing in this game. No sign of Snake, though.
That is odd. I'm guessing Gray Fox was just more popular in Japan.
I believe he
Maybe?
was. I think he was. To be fair, Japan got the Metal Gear game like the previous Metal Gear games, and though we did, the first one that actually got recognition was Metal Gear Solid in America.
Right.
And to be fair, in Japan they knew Gray Fox before his appearance in
Right.
Metal Gear Solid.
That is true. But, yeah, like, as far as I'm concerned, like, I mean, aside from that, I remember Gray Fox was also, like, a big thing in, like, the VR missions, even though that was, he was only playable in, like, what, 3 of the 300 stages?
Yep, it was
That was
disappointing, and yet he was on the cover of the box art.
Yeah, he was. By the way, Seeley and Jordy, I'm so terribly sorry, but I rest assure you, I'm sure you'll have plenty more to say once we get to the halfway point of this look at, because, believe it or not, I'm actually showing off more than one game.
If the title of the video isn't a dead enough giveaway.
Obviously,
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah!
I did see that,
Oh,
yes.
yeah, wise guy.
Pichu.
Yeah. But yeah,
Oh, if only Logan was here for that.
Actually, real quick,
Since I'm
Unfortunately,
you know what? Since I'm the Pichu of the group, that's gonna be my thing now. Pichu.
Good, good.
Actually,
so
real quick,
Seeley
I-
is officially a thing.
Yeah, I recognize.
And here we have the native to the JamesmanXtreme wilderness, the as I coined it, Seely Chew.
And real quick, I recognized Seely's little Pichu cry, but what was Jordan doing right after that?
I just said, oh yeah! I was kind of mimicking her.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh, thanks for mimicking me. I really appreciate that.
Meanwhile, Dracula's still on
welcome.
Welcome to Not Rainbow Road.
More or less. I want to say this is actually based on Parodius. Like, right down to the music. Oh, just like that, I already got the fucking Starman.
Oh, wait,
And
no.
I got another one right after that. Fuck you, Item Balance.
I don't know, having two Starmen at once.
Wait, item balance? What's that? None of the Mario Kart games ever heard of it, especially Wii.
And I'm guessing that red rockets are equivalent of the red shell.
Yes, it is.
Yes, I noticed that red is the heat seeker, and then the blue is not.
Okay, and that's our boo.
That's pretty much our boo. There's also
Boo!
the banana peels. Oh yeah, we also got bombs. And damn it, I just missed them. But yeah, bombs and to an additional extent, the crystals and all that are pretty much like banana peels. Although you can also
Gotcha.
shoot them forward, obviously. There's actually one special ability you can unlock that's actually not too far removed from like the Thunderbolt. Or actually, no, even a better comparison would be the Entropy's Clock item from Crash Team Racing. When you activate it, all the characters turn into pigs and they slow down.
Wow. I don't remember that in Team Racing, them turning into pigs.
Oh no, that's not what it is. Like in Crash Team Racing, that's the clock ability like slowed everyone down. Here in this game, they turn into pigs, and that's what slows them down.
Oh, okay.
Why does he look more like... Alright, this does not look like Dracula. For a second, it looked like freaking Bebop.
Bebop?
An old graying Bebop snorting freaking fire out of his nose, or smoke out of his nose.
Wait, Bebop from Ninja Turtles?
Yes.
Huh.
I'll show you.
That's what I thought you were referring to. Bleh.
Okay.
I don't
can't
quite
talk
see it,
today.
but I'll take your word for it. And oh yeah, actually, this is actually the Pop-In music stage. So this is where the kitty cat comes from.
Don't worry. Don't worry. You'll be able to talk in the halfway point, Jordy, and I probably
Seely.
won't talk much, which will help a lot of people.
Oh, relax. You'll probably
Oh,
have some things
stop.
to say, but actually, I actually never played the Pop-In music series myself. They're essentially like rhythm-based games, and there's the pig item. Unfortunately, we don't see the effects because I'm well into the lead. But if I'm not mistaken, the Pop-In music series is like a rhythm-based game that's actually, weirdly enough, I actually have seen versions available on Game Boy Color of all things. Like they even have an anime-based Pop-In music. Like
what is that supposed to be?
Never. Oh, the mole? Basically,
Yeah.
they're like,
Look at that. I don't know why. It looks like
No.
a bearded Bebop. or something. I don't know. I'm fucking stupid.
He doesn't even look like a pig.
Kind of see it.
But with
But
that
yeah, you were
said,
saying
ladies and
about the mole?
gentlemen, the mole's essentially like a trap. Like,
Gotcha.
I guess it's not too far removed from like a banana peel. But anyway, we win. Kojim wins.
Woo!
And now
Go
Gray
Jam!
Fox actually looks like Gray Fox.
Woohoo!
Yay! He looks like Gray Fox now, which I guess good for anyone who actually cares about the Metal Gear Solid series. So anyway, let's
I
move on to
do.
the game that people actually care about.
Yep.
The game that would come out several months later after Konami Krazy Racers.
A game that my childhood was entirely based off of.
Huh, funny, because I was actually about to say, this is probably that one Mario Kart game that pretty much everybody except for me never played.
It's kind of like
I've never
played
played it
Double Dash.
either.
Wait, it's kind of like the opposite of Double Dash, where you never played this, but everybody else has. You played Double Dash, but nobody else does.
Well, I played all the games, it's just
I haven't
that.
played either of
I
them.
was about to
Well,
say,
I
I
was gonna say
have...
to Matt real quick, you were not blessed very well in your childhood. But anyway, welcome to Mario Kart Super Circuit.
Excuse
Pretty
you,
much-
I played the PlayStation back in my day.
I was talking to Matt, not you, Jordy. You're fine.
Oh,
I wouldn't
sorry.
think
Hey.
I wouldn't think you'd be the kind of person to play this kind of game anyway.
You're going to be the Wah.
No, I'm actually gonna be.
I'm gonna be Toad!
Oh god.
Oh,
Oh no!
A Toad.
But yeah,
Oh.
pretty much people they think the for this game basically think it has the
Think Super Mario Kart with Mario Kart 64 aesthetics.
yes,
Yeah.
basically that.
Okay.
Now, again, I do have a pretty big childhood with this one, but I can understand what people say in that this game hasn't entirely aged the best. Though I primarily say that on behalf of the controls. Like, it definitely takes some getting used to, especially after playing like the newer Mario Kart games.
Hey, for a racer on the Game Boy, it is impressive.
Yeah, oh yeah, this is an impressive game. Like, especially for as early as it was. Like, this came out like just a few months after the Game Boy Advance's launch.
Oop, okay, there you go.
So here we are in the Lightning Cup with our first level being... I actually forgot the name. I think it's the Luigi Circuit. But, because, I mean, go figure, there's like blimps with Luigi's ugly mug on them.
Hey, what do you have against Luigi?
Mars the better brother, hashtag, better bro Mario.
Now the internet will kill you.
Now you know how Luigi feels. I
Nah,
can't
in
do
all
it. I
seriousness,
can't do
like
it right.
No, in all seriousness, I like both bros.
Well, good.
It's just that... But yeah, anyway, if you've ever played a Mario Kart game before, you pretty much know what to expect. But like since it was based more so, this game was based more so off of Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo. Like, obviously, well, it's all flat. Like, I don't know if the
Ooh, nice.
Game Boy Advance would have been able to pull off some of the more intricate track design like you'd see in 64, and then later on Double Dash or
Yeah.
Mario Kart 8. Imagine that. Imagine a Mario Kart 8-esque game on a Game Boy Advance. It'd probably chug to hell.
But I will say that one game everybody like, for some reason I'm like one of the few that actually like it. Mario Kart for the DS. I thought that was a really good one.
Mario Kart DS was good for its time, no doubt. It's just that I kind of find it hard to go back to it nowadays, just because I think the later games have made such substantial improvements. It's kind of hard to go back.
Yeah, that's true. However, it does have the greatest stage ever.
Let me guess, does it star a certain purple prick?
Yes.
Do it. But yes, unfortunately, this was actually it's funny. Actually, it's funny you mention him. I remember like a long time ago. I don't remember where. Someone tried to claim that there was a code for Super Circuit where you could unlock Luigi. Eventually, though, I learned it was fake.
Ah,
You know, I'm kind of surprised
anyway,
that's like...
girls.
Ew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, actually, let Steve talk.
no, it's fine. Actually, I will say, since I don't think they've ever been in any of
Fail.
the card... Yeah. Since I don't think they've ever been with us for any of the cards, is there a particular incarnation of Mario Kart that you ladies grew up with?
Well, let's see. The first. Oh, did you want to go first, Sealy?
I was gonna say, I don't have much to say since I never really played any Mario Kart game until just a few years ago with Mario Kart 64. That's it.
Huh. Interesting.
Wow, you missed them so bad.
I know.
No,
Says the guy that says the guy that completely missed out on Double Dash years ago. But anyway, but yeah, nowadays, like, if you're gonna play any Mario Kart game, just stick with 8. Like, it's such a beautiful game. Like, both
I
the
really
controls,
want
the
it. I
presentation,
wanna get
pretty much
it.
everything. You should get it. That's awesome.
Hey, Sealy, if you enter my contest,
What?
you have a chance to win it.
Oh boy, here comes the shameless plug.
Plug.
You know, by the time this video, well, actually,
It's a look at. You'll upload it like tonight or something. Maybe the next week.
Not to
Maybe.
mention his contest ends in March, and I'm pretty sure this would be up well before March.
well, for anyone out there that wants to win either a copy of Mario Kart 8, Snipper Clips, or a SNES Classic, you can check the link in the description below.
Yeah.
Anyways, I never got to state my thoughts.
Yes.
Sorry, Jordy. What have you got? What do you think of these awesome games?
Well, I also kind of started a little late with Mario Kart. My first one was Mario Kart Wii. And then, one day...
Oh.
You were
Yeah.
Hold on, Jordy. Before you continue with that, let me ask: how many blue shells have you taken in a race?
I honestly don't remember, but I do remember that, like, back then, I was terrible at racing games. Terrible.
That's fair.
But, let me think. One day, it was like the last week of school. It was during band practice. We all went into, this one band
Shit.
room and we played Mario Kart 64, and that was pretty fun. And then we got Mario Kart 8, I think it was. And that one I actually really enjoy.
Well, good, because, again, I think that's the best of the series so far.
Yeah, Mario Kart 8 is the best.
I've sampled a bit of 8. I probably won't buy it yet because I don't usually like to get games that rely solely on multiplayer of that caliber because I know I probably won't use it that often.
Right, especially considering your internet status currently.
That's largely a factor, yeah.
And besides, we don't want to disturb you during your happy hour.
But that kind of varies, but I do appreciate the consideration.
Get away, Seagull!
Bye, bird.
Anyway, what were you all saying?
Squawk!
I was gonna say that.
Is that Big
I was gonna
Bertha?
say.
Oh shit!
Oh,
No,
whoa!
that's actually a big worm. Come on, thank you.
Oh, that wasn't yours?
How do you do that?
I kept on jumping.
Wow.
I'm not gonna... Oh boy. I was about to say, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was just like a shell he was about to shoot from behind. I didn't know that was actually about to hit him.
Yeah, that's actually something I do like about this game. Oh, thank God. It is actually possible to delay the red shell from hitting you if you keep on jumping. That being said, though, there will come a point, like in the race, where you will eventually have to take the hit.
You shot that over the fucking railing.
Oops.
And
Anyway.
if I didn't do that, I would have fucking won. Anyway, terribly sorry, Jordy. What was it you were saying?
It's Sealy. I was telling her. What
Yeah.
are you
Sealy.
saying?
I was gonna say that I did play. I think it was Mario Kart 8 at an arcade. Yeah, it was recently on my birthday a few months ago. I went to this place called Round One. They had an arcade, and it was full of Mario Kart 8 cabinets.
Wait, Mario Kart 8
Cabinets.
cabinets. Wait, they have an arcade version of Mario Kart 8?
Yeah, of course.
Wait, it was
Huh.
Mario Kart 8 or something else. I know
It's
it was
called.
a recent.
I
version
think
of
it's
Mario
called Mario Kart DX or something.
Oh, Mario Kart
Is that
Arcade
what
G. Okay, Mario Kart
Is that-
Arcade
is
GP
that
DX.
what
That has to be what it is, because those are the only arcade Mario Karts I know. That being said, it's a completely different game. It also has Pac-Man of all characters.
Wasn't
I'll look
Pac-Man
it-
also
I'll
in the
look it up real quick.
Wasn't Pac-Man also in the DS Mario Kart?
Pac-Man, as far as I'm concerned, has been in all of the arcade Mario Karts.
No, I mean, like, I could have sworn he was also in, like,
Uh-oh.
the DS version of Mario Kart
Get
as
off!
well.
Get off of me, you cheapskate!
Oh my god.
No
Okay.
free rides!
I am not
But,
a shy guy. I'm a clean guy.
Wait. Hold on. That for a second there, it looked like he killed the guy and it showed blood. I'm like, whoa.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus Christ. Mario Kart suddenly got R-rated. But no, anyway,
Let's be
just
fair.
to answer to Steve's question, no, he was not in the DS games. You're probably thinking of Rob.
That might have been it.
Yeah, Rob was in the DS one.
You know, not for nothing, I actually wouldn't mind seeing Rob make a return in a Mario Kart. Maybe in a future DLC for 8 Deluxe if they ever decide to make it anymore.
What
Maybe.
would happen if they made a 9? Would you like that?
I'd appreciate it.
It really depends on what they
Ow.
can do,
Hey, come
to be
on!
honest.
It'll probably be
Down with the establishment.
It'll probably be a few years, but I can definitely see 9 coming out.
Oh, nine's
Yeah,
pretty
and
much
especially,
guaranteed.
especially if it takes advantage of the Switch's power, like more so than what 8 Deluxe did. Oh, there
Actually,
she goes.
Well, I was about to say that's.
Thank you, Blue Shell.
I was about to say that's kind of a thing, though, James. Like, has the series had an instance where it's had at least one installment on every system?
Mario Kart, I don't recall.
Okay. Well, the reason I ask is because I'm not quite sure if Mario Kart's the kind of series that would have like more than one game per console. If you want to count like 8 Deluxe as its own separate thing.
It really depends. I guess it really depends on how late it happens on the system. Because I mean,
But
we already got 8 Deluxe. That was made like near the tail beginning of the launch.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. It wasn't Mario Kart 8. It was something else, but I can't find the actual name of it.
Mario Kart.
With the arcade thing.
I'll give you a link
But-
to what I think it is later.
by the way, there are 3 consoles that Mario Kart has not appeared on, and that is Game Boy Color, Game Boy Regular, and the NES.
Makes sense because, well, honestly, the NES Mario Kart it wasn't even conceived until the Super Nintendo era. But with that said, we did it. We won.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Why? That's a freaking
Oh
fucking
god,
fish.
Big Bertha.
But don't worry, this Bertha's friendly. She gave us our trophy.
Yay!
Yay.
I am the best.
Yes, you are!
That said, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for our look at on Mario Kart Super Circuit and Konami Krazy Racers. Again, I decided to show them off both at once because they're essentially the same game and they were released pretty close to each other, so I figured, why the hell not? I'm not going to have any other excuse to show off both at the same time.
Just guess which one was actually the more popular.
Well, to be fair, Konami, the Krazy Racers one was pretty successful up till Super Circuit's release because people really were that desperate for a Mario Kart fix on the Game Boy Advance. But with that said, I'm JamesmanXtreme.
Well, Highway and Princess Lita. I almost said Lucky Jack 20 because I'm so used to Wogan doing it before me.
She's slowly turning into her boyfriend.
Whoops.
Sorry,
I'm
Logan.
Highway and Princess Lita. I am so sorry, Logan.
Jordan the Cat 11!
Now kiss and make up.
Okay.
How do you kiss yourself?
That's not what it...
Mwah, 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 mwah.
Okay, I guess that works.
Hey, wait, there's 2 people left.
Any closing thoughts, Hype?
Bye.
Okay.
And I was Ronnie J. Nobody gives a shit.
Till next time, everybody.
Bye.
Bye! I guess.
Bye.